6. State 3 options that may be available to a public officer who is aggrieved with a disciplinary decision. 3 marks. Filing an appeal. Seeking an internal review. Challenging in court of law. 7. State 3 circumstances that would justify a clerical officer to be considered for training. 3 marks. Taking up new roles and responsibilities. Requiring new technical skills. Addressing performance gaps. 8. Identify 3 limitations of off-the-job training to a state department. 3 marks. High costs. No work output during training. Less practical experience. 9. A clerical officer in the course of duty was involved in an accident and died. State 4 types of compensation that may be paid to the next of kin arising from the incident. 4 marks. Funeral expenses. Survivor pension. Retirement benefits. Group life insurance. 10. List 2 advantages that may accrue to a public officer from membership of National Hospital Insurance Fund (NHIF). 2 marks. Access to subsidized health care. Wider choice of accredited medical facilities. 11. As a clerical officer working in the pensions unit, identify 4 duties that you may perform while handling exit cases. 4 marks. Processing retirement documents. Computing pension benefits. Preparing monthly pension payroll. Responding to pension inquiries. 12. State 3 benefits of updating a public officer's open personal file. 3 marks. Accurate record keeping. Monitoring career progression. Streamlined HR processes. Kenya School of Government. Proficiency examination for clerical officers. August 2016. Paper Code 703. Human Resource Services. Date Thursday, August 18, 2016. Time 2:00 p.m. to 4:00 p.m. 2 hours. Instructions to candidates. This paper consists of 2 sections, A and B. Section A consists of 12 compulsory questions carrying 40 marks. Section B consists of 4 questions each carrying 20 marks. Answer 3 questions. Answer all the questions on the answer booklet. Section A, compulsory 40 marks. 1. State 4 documents that a public officer will be required to provide on first appointment. 4 marks. Academic and professional certificates. National identification card. Birth certificate. Recommendation letters. 2. List 3 types of reimbursable allowance payable to civil servants. 3 marks. Mileage allowance. Subsistence allowance. Responsibility allowance. 3. Identify 2 types of information that must be contained in a report of misconduct. 2 marks. Nature of misconduct. Evidence of misconduct. 4. State 2 circumstances where a public officer on transfer may not be eligible for transfer allowance. 2 marks. Voluntary transfer. Transfer as a disciplinary measure. 5. Mr. Ku, the clerical officer, applied for training and the request was rejected. List 4 probable reasons for rejection of the request. 4 marks. Training needs assessment showed training was not required. Insufficient funds to support training. Training opportunity not relevant to duties. Officer did not meet eligibility criteria for training. 6. State 4 benefits that may accrue to a public officer from membership of Staff Welfare Association. 4 marks. Access to collective bargaining. Advocacy on grievances. Social support and networking. Access to welfare programs and resources. 7. Identify 3 limitations of using workshops for training clerical officers. 3 marks. Limited time allocation. Large group sizes. Minimal individual attention.